Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you tried making lentil moi moi? Today I'm trying it for the first time and I will be taking you through the process. The whole cooking process from start to finish. So keep watching, share for others to learn, and don't forget to like as well. Now let's begin. I'm starting with the star ingredient. This is lentils. I'm using the red one. That is how it's written on the pack, okay? And this is 1 kg. Like I said in my intro, I'm trying it for the first time. So we're going to wash it multiple times until the water runs clear, okay? Now, let me tell you how I got to know about this recipe. So, on one fateful day, I was in a conversation with a friend of mine. But at some point, I was like, I gotta go, I need to cook, and it's moi moi. It requires washing the beans and all of that. It takes time. And she was like, you still use beans? Where there is a substitute, like use lentils. It's very quick and fast. I was like, I'm gonna try it. Just the same as the way you make your moi moi. The only difference is that you are replacing your beans to lentils. Now that we're done washing, it is time to soak it for some minutes. You can go 5 minutes, 10 minutes, okay? This is after a few minutes of soaking it, and guys, if you notice, it has doubled and ready for blending. Let's put it aside. Now, let me introduce some of the ingredients we'll be blending alongside with the lentils, okay? First, we have our garlic, cloves of garlic. You use reasonable amount of it. Next is our crayfish. I'm using whole crayfish, which will be going into the blender. Here, we'll have some red, long pointed peppers, okay? Use more than this if you really want it to come out that reddish. Here we have some onions. Be generous with your onions. Moi moi requires enough onions, whether you're using lentils or beans. Moving on, the next ingredient is our seasoning cube. And the last but not the least is our scotch bonnet pepper, okay? Or you can replace it with any hot chili of your choice. Now let's proceed to the next stage. It is time to blend. Now, grab your blender and pour everything to it. You might want to batch blend if your blender is quite small. Another thing, make sure to blend with small amount of water. Your batter should be thick and not watery. Please continue watching to see the exact consistency we are going for.
See as the food just the sweet my body. Freshly made for you and me, odor. Oh, my spot, taste the difference. Yeah.
Even with this big blender, it didn't contain everything, so I'm going to blend twice, okay? Now let's fasten it up and blend to smoothness. Alright guys, at this point, we're done with the blending. Pour everything in a bowl and whisk. We are going to whisk until it has this airy texture. Now, here is what is remaining out of the 1 kg we soaked. Moving on, guys, it is time to introduce the rest of the ingredients to our batter. First, we'll go in with a teaspoon of salt, curry powder. Next is a teaspoon of nutmeg powder. And if you're using a whole nutmeg, make sure to grate it or include it while blending. Lastly, go in with a teaspoon of your dry thyme and whisk until it is well combined. Hello, you that is meeting my video for the first time, you're welcome to Woman's Spot. Here I share videos on how to make easy, delicious cooking recipes, baking, delectable small chops, snacks, and more. So if it sounds interesting to you, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you become part of the family. Now, let's add a little amount of salt again. So this is the time to test, okay, for any adjustment. Now, go in with your diced onions. Like I said, this recipe requires enough onions. I'll go in with it in some vegetable oil. Let's say a cup or 1.5 cup of your olive or vegetable oil. Whisk again until everything is well combined. Now, let's move on to the next stage. In my baking pan or tray, I'll go in with the batter. We're going to be making use of baking and steaming method, okay? This one is going into the oven. If you do not have an oven, you make use of the steaming method. That's the idea, okay? Now, let's go in with some toppings. I have here some deboned mackerel fish. I'll go in with it in some sliced green red bell peppers. Firstly, drop them into the batter, okay? Next is some boiled eggs. Divide your boiled eggs and place them right into it, just like so. And pop into the oven and allow to bake for 15 to 20 minutes, okay? Now for steaming, I'll use my ramekins dish. You can use any moi moi plate of your choice, okay? Now scoop the batter in and place it on your steamer. Cover it up with a foil paper and allow to steam for minutes. Continuously check it, okay, using your fork. Once it is ready, you will know. Quick one, guys. Let me use this medium to appreciate all my subscribers, both the newest and the returning. Thank you guys for your massive love and support. I really appreciate. Please keep it off, okay? Thank you. Alright guys, checking back, our steamed moi moi is ready. Looking so delicious. Now let's take it off the heat. Alright, bringing out the one in the oven, our baked moi moi is ready. Oh my, it looks super delicious. Please give it a go, okay? Now, this is the best part for me. Once it cools down, dish it out and enjoy. You can pair it with so many different things, your pap, your custard, jollof rice. You can enjoy it on its own. It is versatile. Now we've come to the end of today's cooking, and thank you for joining me in creating this amazing recipe. It tasted good. Will you be trying it out? Let me know in the comments. And help me share it to your friends, families, and loved ones for them to try it out as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.